Gonna head out for an adventure ride here in a couple hours for tonight to tomorrow. But first, I'm gonna change up some stuff with the bike. One, I got rid of my GoPro 360 because that thing kind of sucked and I couldn't use really any videos. So I'm gonna pop this off, run a new ACC one line for another USB port, and then I'm gonna hopefully see if I can get this to where it stays somewhere up here. And then I have my old GoPro 9 that'll keep where I had the 360 at, and then an old GoPro 5 that I should be able to mount backwards that way. I thought the GoPro 360 was kind of cool because then it could be used as like a dash cam as well as capture videos, but facing this way I had a bear run like straight across, and the GoPro 360 like couldn't even tell, looked like a squirrel. It was a pain in the ass to edit, and you couldn't even splice those edits with this camera, my GoPro 12, which is super easy. I'm not a pro. I'm not trying to do the world's best videos or anything. I'm not making any money off this, so like I just use the GoPro 12, throw it in GoPro quick, do some quick edits, done. Couldn't even splice the 360 videos into it. It was just a pain in the ass. So let's get this done. Okay, so just got this one hooked up really quick. It's hard to tell what I did, but I just ran a new power supply to this USB, and then I can have the USB here instead of using the USB, the built-in one. It's right here. What happened is when I was on my Colorado BDR trip, I want to keep the camera rolling just in case anything happened, which I've hit deer, I've had bad crashes, everything. I want to keep the camera rolling at all times, but in order to keep that rolling, you need to have it plugged in. But then my phone would start dying, and I need to choose between unplugging the USB for this and charging my phone or whatnot. So I had one of these in my bag, it just didn't work. So we're just gonna have this old GoPro with the max lens mod on, and that'll be my go-to. I just left Palisade about 45 minutes ago, went south on Highway 50, and I'm in the Dominguez Escalante Canyon. I'm heading over the Unk to Nucla, and then I'm going to go up to Gateway where I'm going to camp, and then tomorrow we're going to do a loop around the La Salle mountain range and make it a quick, fun ADV weekend. Let's get going. Yep, just down in Escalante Canyon. I don't know if I've been down this road, and I can't remember. One day I went from a junction and I went up the Tabawatch Trail and came down into the canyon. And I'm not sure if this is the way or not, but this doesn't seem like it. So hopefully I can go this way because I don't want to spend the next 2 hours riding up this thing. I'll let it get turned around. But this canyon is so cool. Lots of Native Americans have been through here in the history. You know, it's so pretty. And I'm sure everywhere you start exploring around here for 20, 30 miles, you're going to find, you know, artifacts of people living here. There's been a lot of flash floods. You can tell the road is really flash flooded through, especially in the back. That might have been from last week where flash floods did come through here, or it could have been from just corrosion over the years. But yeah, this is awesome. So I just got stopped by a side-by-sider with some hunters in it, and they're like, "What are you doing, man?" They're like, "You know, this is a kind of a hard trail to ride on." I was like, shit. I don't know if I've been down this road actually. They're like, "Oh, it gets really rocky up there," and I'm like, "Oh, we're in the Rocky Mountains, so you know, so far it is rocky, but it's not hard. I mean, it's just steep with rocky. There were some stairs back there. Nothing that I would be like, shit, I'm gonna go down this and now I'm gonna get stuck and I have to keep going. I won't ever do that. I won't ever go down something that I know I can't 100% get back up by myself. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I'm just going out and blast it away for a few hours, and then I'm gonna have to head back out and find another way around, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, it might be hard to see, but there's some switchbacks up there, and I think this is where I'm going to start. Hopefully heading up to Divide Road, because I feel like I haven't been gaining a lot of altitude or whatever. I haven't been going up as much as I thought I was. Normally, because I've gone up multiple different areas of this place, and you always just kind of keep going up, and this time I feel like I've just been kind of going flat down, a little flat down. So hopefully I start making my way up, because that's a good thing. The GoPro doesn't make you look all that bad. All right, making good time. Yeah, it was a little rocky, but whatever. Now we're heading up into some cool stuff. Unfortunately, clouds don't look so promising. So as long as I can get off this 36 and 4/10 road soon and get onto Divide Road, I'm home free on easy dirt roads down to Nuclear, and the Nuclear is just paved all the way to Gateway. But I want to get off this because it's obvious this stuff turns into soupy, slippy mud, and I don't want to be on it. I'm just worried that now, tonight, it's gonna, like this, I did not expect this storm's coming in, so we'll see what happens. About 10 degrees, so that's dark. Bears. Tent. Moto. Let's go. Alright, it's the morning of Sunday. Camped last night, had a good time till the rain came unexpectedly. We're camped near the river in Gateway. It's amazing out here. I mean, seriously, just breathtaking views as far as you can see. Really nobody out here. My wife and I camped out here I think a month ago, and we're just hanging out right here, and then right here just the bears started walking by and just kind of waved at us. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go try to find some trash to get into. If you watch Chris Birch's recent video, his last Colorado ride video, he comes through here and does a road that's somewhere over here. I can't point to it, but he does it from over here and goes up to Turkey Flats. We're going the opposite way today. Oh yeah, but definitely check out his video. You can see a lot of stuff that I didn't show you. But we're going that way into the LaSalle's, up John Brown Road. Since it was raining here last night, it was probably raining in the LaSalle's, and it might have been raining, it might have been icing, it might have been snowing, we'll see. But yeah, let's head out and get riding. Check out this Zen Divvy I picked up. Insane. I've never slept so good in a tent before. Everything's wet. So tall. So we're just gonna go that way, and I think we might go on the edge of it, but then go around it, and then we're gonna go up near those furthest peaks and drop down. All right, we just ripped up John Brown Road, and we're heading up the LaSalle's and around them. Back to here. Corey on the 500. What's up?
What?
What?
What? This is just what I needed.
tracks. A Bull Canyon dinosaur tracks overlook. And LaSalle's definitely stop in if you're ripping through here. Only takes a few minutes to see some dino tracks, and it's cool. Bike swap. Trailhead. This is the whole enchilada trailhead.
Okay.
LaSalle fire burned and stopped at right here at this road, Geyser Pass Road. Boom. Thank God they stopped it. Got back to camp, bike back up, truck back up, heading back to Palisade.